Welcome back to Today Extra. The Queen is this morning celebrating her 70 years of service with her Platinum Jubilee equestrian extravaganza. Her Majesty, the royal family and some surprise A-listers have come together for ITV's annual A Gallop Through History.
Quite the event, isn't it? Let's bring in 9Honey royal commentator Natalie Oliveri with all the latest.
Morning, Nat.
Good morning.
Wow, this is big. After all the speculation over the Queen's health, we know she couldn't go to the opening of Parliament. She was here. She was in fine form. She looked amazing.
She really did, and wasn't it nice to see her? The Royal Windsor Horse Show has been the Queen's favourite event for years. It's been going since 1943. She hasn't missed a single one. So we see her here arriving in a Range Rover. Now, her appearance was kept secret until the very last minute, but she's here wearing beautiful platinum for her Platinum Jubilee. She was using a walking stick, but not really as much as we were expecting, considering she's had a lot of mobility issues of late, but she looks really happy. Now, this event, A Gallop Through History, was a celebration of 500 years of British history, and it was staged by the Royal Windsor Horse Show, and it really was a celebration of the Queen for her Platinum Jubilee, but also celebrating her love of horses. And it really was the first event to kickstart the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, which will be taking place in June. But absolutely wonderful to see Her Majesty. She was arriving there with her son, Prince Edward, and seated with him in the royal box. And we saw a number of celebrities take part, including Dame Helen Mirren, Tom Cruise, my personal favourite, Damian Lewis, and also some of the Queen's grandchildren. So really nice to see her looking so healthy and beaming with delight at this event too.
Yeah, well, it's known as one of her favourite events of the year, isn't it? So it is good to see her enjoying it so thoroughly. You mentioned Tom Cruise, Helen Mirren also in attendance. Let's just take a look at some of that.
I know I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king and a king of England too!
Talk us through the A-listers involvement.
What was that? That was Dame Helen Mirren there being Queen Elizabeth I. Now, she won an Oscar for playing Elizabeth II, but it was nice to see her here paying tribute to Her Majesty. We also heard from Tom Cruise. Now, he gave a speech praising the Queen's dignity, devotion and kindness. And he was really the star actor apart from Her Majesty herself. And really nice to see him there. And look, he's been close with the royal family for many years now, is very close friends with Prince William and gave them a special preview of Top Gun Maverick. So, yeah, it was good to see him out and about. But this was really much a focus on the Queen herself and her 70 years of service.
Yeah, you don't automatically think of Tom Cruise when you think
of the royal family.
But he does have a movie to promote, or am I just being cynical?
He does. And look, he's Hollywood royalty meeting
sure is.
real life royalty.
He's the biggest star in the world right now.
Yeah, that's right. The grandkids also got involved?
They did, and this was really nice. Lady Louise Windsor, she is one of the Queen's grandchildren. She rode into the arena on top of Prince Philip's riding carriage. Now, she has inherited a love of carriage driving from her late grandfather, and she actually did inherit a number of his carriages, including this one here. She's dressed in dark green, which is Prince Philip's livery colours, so really nice tribute. We also saw a couple of close shots of the Queen, and she did look quite emotional during this particular moment. That there is this state coach, and that was used during the Queen's coronation back in 1953. So really much a celebration of her 70 years on the throne with all these beautiful moments throughout history.
Now, this is just the beginning of many weeks of Platinum Jubilee celebrations, and Harry and Meghan, we know that they are going to head across to the UK for some of these celebrations, and they've told us where they'll be staying.
Yeah, so we believe they're going to be staying at Frogmore Cottage. That is at Windsor Castle, just near Windsor Castle rather, and that's where they used to live. Yes, before they left the royal family and headed across to America. They still have the lease on the property, and currently it's being rented out by Harry's cousin, Princess Eugenie, and her husband, Jack. So they have a lot of room there, and of course welcoming back Harry and Meghan and their two children, Archie and Lilibet, when they do come back for the Platinum Jubilee next month. Lily will be celebrating her first birthday too during those celebrations. So really nice.
They spent squillions doing that.
They
did, and they've paid it all back though, so doing the right thing there.
You're right on top of it, Nat. Thank you.
No detail goes unnoticed by Natalie Oliveri. Thank you, Nat. See you soon.